14, I started hanging out with this guy. You know, he was also 14. Same age. Probably a couple months older than me. I've been hanging out with this guy for a couple weeks. I had dinner with his family. I went to a family barbecue. You know, typical 14-year-olds, whatever. So, one day I go over to his grandparents' house, which is pretty close to my place, and their grandparents had like a shed kind of like under the porch. It was like kind of a dual situation like that. They bring me into the shed, and they are like, hey, we have something to show you. It's like a weed. It's like a garden weed. The stick is kind of like hard, you know, it's more stickish than it is planty. And they f***ing smoke it in the shed. And they called it Razzle Frazzle. That's like the f***ing name of like a Riverdale fake drug. And that's what they were calling it. They would smoke a garden weed. A garden weed, and they called it Razzle Frazzle, and then they would pretend to be high. We all smoke it, and him and his friend are pretending to be high. Like cartoonishly high. And I'm, unfortunately, not innocent enough to think that this is going to work. I had like secondhand embarrassment, and they're like, do you feel it? Do you feel it? And I'm like, yeah, totally.